Hey everyone, it's time to watch Nindeviled Eggs! Ha 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 ha! Everybody, let's have some fun.
I've been working all week. All I want to do is get in a little bit of old school Nintendo.
What just happened? I feel kind of dead? Or do I?
You are.
I don't know if I feel dead or not.
Down here. You're dead.
Okay, then where am I?
A plane crashed into your house, and I captured your soul. I've heard you wanted to play some old school Nintendo. I have arranged for that.
I don't entirely understand.
Look, all you need to know is that you're dead, and you're going to play some Nintendo for my amusement. I am the Nindevil.
The Nindevil?
Yes, that's what I said.
How did you get that name?
Come on, I'm a devil, and I like Nintendo.
I get that, but what if you were a devil and you liked Nine Inch Nails?
I don't know. Maybe I would have the same name.
Well, you have NIN on your head, so it looks like you're more into Nine Inch Nails than Nintendo.
Dang it.
You feel kind of silly? Because this whole thing feels kind of silly. Also, I would really like to know why I'm even here.
Look, you're dead. Stop that. Get rid of the cat. Look, you're dead. And if it wasn't for me, you'd be dead forever. I saved your soul so that you can make an internet web series for me. For my entertainment. And you're gonna make it for me.
Oh, come on! There's already like a million of those. Can't I just be dead instead?
There aren't that many.
Angry Video Game Nerd, Pat the NES Punk, LJN Defender, Gaming Historian, Happy Video Game Nerd.
He doesn't even go by that anymore.
Innocent Until Proven Guilty, Boundary Break.
Okay, I get it. But I've seen them all.
You've seen them all. Do you have nothing better to do?
No, I mean, shut up.
I'm done listening to you. How do I get out of here?
You can't. You go where I say you can. I was going to be nice and just have you play a few games, but now I'm angry.
Oh, okay. What are you going to make me do?
For my amusement, you're going to play all the NES games in publication order.
Just like NES Works, formerly known as Good Intentions?
I was going to be nice and let you play the black box games only and then resurrect you. But now, you have to play all of the games in reverse publication order. And when you get to the black box games, maybe, just maybe, I'll resurrect you.
Well, which games?
All Nintendo Entertainment System games.
Even PAL games not released in North America?
Yes.
What about unlicensed games?
Yes.
Are you saying yes to anything I asked just to make this last longer?
Yes.
Fine. I better not mention the Famicom games.
What was that?
Anything to get out of listening to you. What am I going to play first, and where's the console so that I can play it?
Grab that NES top loader there. Your first game is The Lion King, and then Aladdin on NES. Play those games, and I'm going to try to wash this stuff off my face.
Si vegna, passa me the controller. Gonna play the NES top loader.
Gonna play the NES uploader. Gonna play the NES uploader. Somebody please pass me the controller.
What happened? Well, let's get started. But something seems off about these first two games. I thought the last game released for the NES was... I can't remember. I thought this was on the Super Nintendo. Why would they go back and put this on the NES?
Of start and options. Looks like there are different difficulty settings. Hub, Prince, King. And I really like how the B and A buttons can be swapped.
Most of the well-respected platformers have you run with B and jump with A. This lets you run and roll your thumb over the A button to jump. It's just more natural that way. Backwards doesn't really seem to work, so I appreciate that the developers put this option in there.
Here's the first level, the Pride Lands. Looks like basic platforming. One button jumps, the other button roars. You can jump and hang off platforms, and whenever you get to the Simba symbol, you are actually reaching a save point. Good. Simba is the Swahili word for lion. It's a cute name, but what this means is Mufasa and his lion wife, or whatever she's called, had a baby and named the baby Lion. That would be like if I had a kid and named the kid Baby, or Boy, or Human. But in this setting, he's the son of the king, so he would be named Prince Human, and then when he accedes the throne, King Human? And not only that, but Mufasa, Simba's father, that word translates to king, so that means Simba's grandfather named his son King. So his name would have been Prince King for a while, and then later King King? Last thing, and I'll shut up about translations. I doubt the Nindevil really cares anyway. One of the hyena's names is Shenzi, which is also the Swahili word for stupid. That's pretty funny. Okay, let's keep playing the Simba Mufasa. I mean the Lion King. Here's the second stage, the main event. Get it? Main? And they're not talking about the stage. Where we're jumping on rhinos, being tossed around by monkeys, and landing on a giraffe's face, and then riding an ostrich! Finish the stage for a weird bonus with Timon and Pumbaa. These also translate to something like proud and dim-witted, something like that. Next up is the Elephant Graveyard, which has a very bleak look to it, and it starts out with you getting attacked by this jerk! After that is the Stampede, which auto-scrolls, just gotta dodge the Stampede. And then we have the Exile, which visually looks similar to the first level, Pride Lands. But then we get to the last stage, Hakuna Matata. Now, I don't mean to sound ungrateful. This game has not been as bad as some of the ones I'm going to have to play, surely. But I can't help but feel like the game is only sort of following the story. Maybe that's not a big deal since it's an NES game, but the levels felt like they were halfway sort of trying to go with the story. And yes, this is the last level. No appearance of Mufasa, or even Scar, other than the game over screen, I think. So I found a 1-up, but I can't get back up. Thanks. These green slope things move you automatically, so you have to plinko your way around to the correct spot. Just gotta experiment. But then we get to the waterfall. This is actually pretty aggravating. You have to ascend the platforms, but you must jump from the side. You can't jump up from underneath the platform, it blocks you. To climb higher, you have to wait for these green log stump things to descend enough for you to jump on them. It's slow. And I know I said the game isn't bad, but the jump timing is not perfect normally, so it does take some time and some practice. Finally, I get past the waterfall, and then there's this gorilla dude, and would you believe this is the final boss? He throws these rock things, you just jump on him a few times, they hit him, and before you know it, the game is beat.
Well, that's one down, but let's not waste any time. Let's get on to the next game. Aladdin for the NES.
Okay, so you've got your standard startup screen. You can start the game or enter a password. And listen to that music. Okay, let's start. You play as Aladdin himself. In the corner are your lives and your health. The apples are a form of ammo, and you can probably guess what happens if you get 100 gems.
So this is another one of those PAL games, not released in the US. Well, I should clarify, this is a watered-down version of the Super Nintendo game, so it is not a whole new world, but that doesn't necessarily mean it's going to be bad.
Hey, where'd the music go? I guess I'll have to make up my own words and music. I am playing the game. The music's gone and that's silly. For enemies, we got brute-looking dudes, arrow dudes, and, oh, we got snakes. Why'd it have to be snakes? Sorry, Indy. I like the dumb faces these guys make when you hit them with the apples. Ah, you big lug, you. Finish the levels and sometimes you get a bonus area. I hope I get the Genie. Wouldn't that be cool if landing on Genie would make Robin Williams appear next to me and play some of these games? Yeah. So far, it seems like a pretty standard platformer. Catching the ledges can be a bit tricky, but maybe I'm just rusty. NES games are meant to be hard. Keep playing and you get to a boss. Beat him for a password, and now we move on to the next stage, the Cave of Wonders. This is okay so far. What you see is what you get. After the Cave of Wonders, you get to escape from the Cave of Wonders. Ooh. Then this crazy-looking genie level. And before long, you're actually already at the final level. Only 6 levels, and here we are, close to the end. We have these jerks who throw swords, and some fun switches we can pull that mess with the platforms. And then we have Jafar. Just gotta dodge this staff that he throws, jump on him, dodge some lightning that keeps glitching out, jump on these dumb flying pot things, and yeah, beat him. And we didn't even have to fight his final form like in the Super Nintendo.
Looks like you've knocked the first 2 off your list.
Oh, hey. You're back.
Don't seem so excited.
Why did I have to start with these 2 ports of games meant for newer generations? You said you were the Nindevil, not the Super Nindevil.
Ugh. Don't remind me. That guy sucks.
So how many of these games are left?
Oh, over 900 or so.
Good lord! Alright, you Nindork, any chance I can get somebody else to help me out?
Actually, yes. The next game is a 2-player game anyway. You just gotta go pick up the second player.
Wait, what?
Yeah, he just died too. He's in the woods.
Aren't I dead?
Yes. You're able to roam around freely as if you were alive. As long as you don't tell anyone you're dead, you'll be able to semi-exist in the real world.
So what is the next game? And why am I picking somebody up in the woods?
Well, the next game is Wario's Woods.